Poetry Slam. Here's a brief history. Poetry slams first began in Chicago in 1984. Mark Kelly Smith, a construction worker, believed more people should get inspired by spoken word performance. He also believed the poetry scene at the time was too structured and stuffy. Thus he turned the open mic recital into a poetry slam, introducing the element of competition. One reason for its success is that poetry slams are easy to stage. Unlike theatre, they don't need special costumes and props. They are held in bookstores and cafes, bars, in arts centres and even clubs. Poets may perform on their own or in groups. Judges are selected from the audience. While formats can vary, slams are often loud and lively. Audiences respond to the dramatic delivery by snapping and cheering. This unique art form is really about audience participation rather than ranking poets. Culturally speaking, poetry slams are a break with the past image of poetry as an elitist art activity. They include everybody from academics to street artists. Rap and urban culture are two of its strong influences. Participants tend to be from diverse backgrounds. In fact, today, slam poetry is considered an artistic movement. You could say this spoken word form is like a good virus, inspiring hundreds of slams across the United States, Mexico, South America, Canada, Britain, Europe, and now throughout Asia. Poetry Slam reached Singapore in 2003 through its local founders Chris Mooney-Singh and Savinder Kaur. They introduced Poetry Slam as the first regular ticketed literary gig in the country, a trend adopted by literary festivals and other events. Word Forward also introduced Poetry Slam to Malaysia, where it continues strong and vibrant today. Word Forward also brought slam into Singapore schools, inspiring students to embrace literature. Well over 100 institutions have experienced the poetry slam via school assembly shows, through writing classes and performance workshops, online competitions, and national slam events. According to many educators, Poetry Slam has been highly instrumental in how schools approach the teaching of poetry. 3 of its first crop have received Singapore's National Award. That's a big win for slam. Indeed, Poetry Slam is an integral part of Singapore's literary art scene. So what's next for this grassroots form of spoken word that took root in a Chicago jazz bar and has spread around the world? In 2018, Word Forward launched the Asia Pacific Poetry Slam. Now it's bringing together some of the best performance poets from the region. Poetry Slam, Poetry Slam, Poetry Slam is here to stay.